Let's talk about the things you do different when you're parenting your child from Law of Attraction. Number one, you make sure that you do the work on you because you're very keenly aware that your child is a mirror reflection back to you of your energy, just as everything else in the world that you're coming up against with and interacting with. Two, you teach your child, in my case, our son, we taught him that his body was as much of a privilege as a girl's body. A lot of times it's looked at as, as you guys know, men go out and have sex with a bunch of people. I taught our son that doing that is going to create a whole bunch of spiritual ties and baggage that you don't need. And so I didn't want to raise a little whore. The next thing is that you do not spoil kids by buying them things. You spoil kids by giving in to them when you really don't want to. So one of the things that I did is made sure that if we were buying something for our son, that we actually wanted to and weren't doing it for any other manipulative reason, whether it was his manipulation or ours. Another thing I did was make sure that our son knew that he was a part of our family and that he was not my possession, but that he was here. And essentially, his dad and I let him know that we are the bumpers for his car. So he's driving and we are the bumpers. I also taught him to listen to his own internal guidance system because he has one and he might have been closer to it growing up than I was. To knowing things. So often we tell kids that they don't know anything and we assume we know what's best. And I am a firm believer that is just not always true. We taught him to disagree and to respectfully take that to an adult. I never taught our son to blanketly trust and agree with all adults. If there's something you don't agree with, something doesn't feel right, you listen to yourself first. So I really encourage the intuition side of things. I really encourage him leaning into that and how things felt, because as adults, most adults don't even know the difference between feeling good and not feeling bad. Most adults don't know where they fall on the emotional scale. Most adults cannot tell you what their emotional vibration is made up of at any given time. So one of the things that we focused on is making sure that our son was keenly aware of how he was feeling and how to level that energy up consistently to create what he wanted.